Hello, everyone. After 14 sessions of going through the Hanuman Chalisa's initial two Dohas and 40 Chopais, we are now at the very last Doha. In this session, I will only be covering the very last and the concluding Doha of the Hanuman Chalisa. This will also be a very short session because we will be only covering the last Doha and not reciting the Hanuman Chalisa from the beginning. Let's start now with session 15. There are four lines in this last concluding Doha. Pavan Tanay Sankat Haran मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय पसहु सुरभूप. First line. पवन तनय संकट हरन. Pavan Tanay is a reference to Hanuman and is being referred to as the son of the wind god. Sankat Haran means taking away of all difficulties. Hanuman, you take away all difficulties from the path of your followers. As an individual walks the path of righteousness, he or she may encounter many difficulties and challenges. Life is not easy, and if you are walking on the path of righteousness, there are many dilemmas, many tests that you will need to face. In those situations, when you are in a dilemma, the decision you take decides the path you take from that point onwards. If you choose to follow the path shown by the Lord and turn to the Lord for guidance in those times of difficulties, He will show you the way forward and your difficulties and struggles will just melt away. What a strong manifestation in these four words. And imagine how just chanting these four words can impact your day to day life. पवन तनय संकट हरन. I'll repeat it a few more times. पवन तनय संकट हरन. पवन तनय संकट हरन. And the last time. पवन तनय संकट हरन. And now the second line. मंगल मूर्ति रूप. Mangal is auspicious. Murti Roop is a reference to the physical appearance of Hanuman during his life on earth. Now, I have not seen Hanuman, and nor do I know or believe anyone living on the earth in this time has seen him. But here the poet says, as per what he imagines Hanuman to be like in his mind and heart. Mangal Murti Roop. The poet says that Hanuman, you have a very auspicious roop or physical appearance. When a person is doing a task, a righteous task, and for a split second, Hanuman's thought comes to mind, and the image accompanied with the thought is one that portrays strength and intelligence and determination to succeed in all the good things in the world. That is an auspicious image. That image in itself will fill you with the determination to be successful, to complete your task, and so will help you in whatever you are doing at that time. Now, taking this concept to a higher level, it will help you in being successful in life itself. So I'm going to repeat the second line a few times so that we are comfortable with the sound. Mangal Murti Roop. Mangal Murti Roop. Mangal Murti Roop. And the last time. Mangal Murti Roop. The third line is pretty straightforward. Ram Lakshman Sita Sahit. And this means as it says, Ram, Lakshman, along with Sita. The fourth line, Hriday Bashu Surbhu. Hriday is heart, Basu is reside. This line translates to always reside in my heart. Ram Lakshman Sita Sahit. And you will notice I say this line, the third line, in two different forms. One is Ram Lakshman Sita Sahit. And the second way, Ram Lakhan Sita Sahit. Lakshman versus Lakhan. Both of these words, Lakshman or Lakhan, refer to the same character, that's Lord Rama's brother. And different people will say this line in different ways depending on how they feel more comfortable saying it. So either or can be the right way, whatever you feel comfortable with. Ram Lakshman Sita Sahit Hriday Pashu Surbhu. In the Hanuman Chalisa, the way the poet has repeatedly prayed, requested, pleaded with Hanuman to be in his heart, mind, and soul is asking for blessings so that even when his faith is being tested, he can be strong and steadfast, and his faith not to waver in the face of any kind of adversity. The last two lines are a plea to Hanuman to always be in the poet's, Tulsidas's heart, regardless of the struggles he may be facing. His prayer is that, along with Lord Rama, his brother Lakshman, and Devi Sita, for Hanuman to bless him and support him in keeping his faith, and for Hanuman to always reside in his heart throughout his journey in his life. This is the end of our 15th session. Now, we have covered the entire Hanuman Chalisa. As I have mentioned many times before, if you have any questions, please reach out to me directly and we can discuss it on one-on-one basis. The following session, our 16th session, will include a recital of the entire Hanuman Chalisa end to end, and that would be our last session. Thank you, everyone.